What is going on, YouTube gamers? Bonfire here, bringing you another Insight commentary. And as you guys can see here, I am playing Gears of War Judgment because this past weekend I finally beat the campaign and decided to give the multiplayer another go to see if I'd gotten any better at this game. And sure enough, I did. And I'm bringing you guys what I think is my best Gears of War gameplay thus far. And I'm playing Domination on the map Gondola, and Domination in this game is actually pretty fun and definitely one of my favorite game types within the Gears of War multiplayer. And in this gameplay I get 13 caps and 16 kills, and like I said, this is my best Gears of War gameplay thus far. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And today I wanted to talk about the Xbox One yet again, because this past week we got a lot of news and updates straight from Microsoft regarding the Xbox One. So let's dive right into that. Now, first off, Microsoft has announced some prices on some of the accessories for the Xbox One. Now, starting with the Xbox One controller, that has been priced at $59.99 US. And now, compared to the Xbox 360, that's $10 more. So it's going up a little bit. And remember, the Xbox One controller uses AA batteries similar to the Xbox 360 controller. So if you want to have a rechargeable battery, you're going to have to get what's called the charge kit, similar to the Xbox 360. And this charge kit will run you $24.99 US. Again, that's $5 more than the Xbox 360. And though there's been a lot of controversy lately regarding whether or not the Xbox One comes with a chat headset, but I believe the verdict thus far is that it does not come with the chat headset. So, to get that chat headset, if you don't already have a headset that will work with the Xbox One, that will also cost you $24.99 US. Again, $5 more than the Xbox 360. So, the accessories being a little more expensive doesn't surprise me very much. However, I think what gets at me with the Xbox One accessories, and overall just Xbox accessories in general, is that after a while you start to feel like you're getting nickel and dimed, and you just, because in order to get the full experience, or if you want to play with another friend, get another controller, not have to pay a grip and batteries, you have to get the charge kit, and I just feel like there's so many accessories that Microsoft offers that you are almost forced to get and pay extra money for. So, like I said, after a while, it feels like you're nickel and dimed, and honestly, I'm just getting a little bit tired of it. So that's all I got to say about that. But at least we have price points. So next in the news from Microsoft is that Microsoft has confirmed that a 360 headset adapter is in the works. Now remember, the Xbox One's controller, the port for the chat headset, has changed. So current gen headsets will not work with the Xbox One. So a lot of people are worried that they're going to have to buy brand new headsets, because a lot of gamers these days, myself included, have pretty expensive headsets to use with their consoles. And it's nice to know that we'll be able to, again, purchase an adapter, so another accessory, but at least we can get that accessory, and that's going to be cheaper than buying a brand new headset that's compatible with the Xbox One. Now, this headset adapter has been confirmed by the Xbox One lead planner Alberto Pinello via Twitter, and he also confirmed that it will not be included in the console. So again, this is an additional accessory that you'll have to purchase if you want to use a current gen headset, which I anticipate a lot of gamers will be buying this. Now, no price point has been listed for this, but I personally anticipate the price point to be about $29.99. Kind of just seems like it would fit right in there. In other Xbox One news, Microsoft told us that the Xbox One will support current gameplay capture devices. And to me, this is very big news, especially to YouTubers like myself, and I know some of you out there, because if they didn't support that, how would we record gameplay? Because we know that the Xbox One, as well as the PS4, can capture gameplay, but it's very limited in what you can do with it and how long you can record. So knowing that at least the Xbox One will support current gameplay capture devices is great news, and I'm excited to hear that. Now, for those of you that don't know, the PlayStation 3, you cannot record via HDMI due to what's called high bandwidth copyright protection that prevents any gameplay capture device to record via HDMI for the PS3. The Xbox 360 and Xbox One you can with the HDMI, but the PS3 you cannot. Now the workaround that is to use component cables to record the PlayStation 3 gameplay. Now, we haven't heard anything regarding the PlayStation 4 being compatible with current gameplay capture devices, but I anticipate we'll hear that. And I really don't think that Sony would be stupid enough to enforce the high bandwidth copyright protection, given now that Microsoft says, no, we're going to let you guys capture gameplay. Because as we've seen, it seems like Sony's kind of just countering or trying to one-up Microsoft every time. And we've clearly have an example of that at E3. So I anticipate that Sony will announce this same thing, at least by the end of the month, because we have two very big gaming conventions coming up in Gamescom as well as PAX Prime. So I expect that we'll know this by the end of the month for PlayStation 4. Now, continuing on with even more Xbox One news, Microsoft let us know about what's called the Xbox One Reputation System. And what this is this is designed to help you avoid playing online with trolls, people who cheat, boost, as well as people who are just plain out jerks or bullies online. And I think this is a good thing. I think that's one of the hindering experiences about hopping online and playing with people, is because you always have those specific types of people who are just jerks and who want to troll you and they think it's funny, and that's what they do. That's how they get their kicks. They can't just play the game. They have to be stupid. But the way it breaks down is this. It's broken down into 3 categories. You have a green category, which means you're a good player. Yellow means you need improvement, and red means avoid me. And it's a pretty complicated algorithm to which you get placed, but in simple terms, it's basically explained as the more you play without being a quote-unquote jerk, the better your rep. So you can have a bad incident here and there, and if you have continuous bad incidents, that's what's going to lower you. But one here and there isn't really going to do much to you. And that's, again, due to their algorithm that they've used for this reputation system. Now, incidents of bad that do get reported, like I said, will pull you down over time. And before you hit that red, they said that you'll get many, many alerts before you actually drop down. But that way you always have that chance to go back up. So overall, like I said, I think this is good. I'll be interested to see how it actually works and how it plays out. So only time will tell. And I'm assuming we all start out at green on launch day. Now, last thing, and I think it's definitely not the least bit thing, I think it's potentially one of the biggest announcements we got this past week, was that Microsoft and the Xbox One will allow indie developers to self-publish. And like I said, this is pretty big news because indie developers have made an impact in the gaming industry. And by allowing them to self-publish, it essentially opens the floodgates for a lot of these indie developers, some bigger than others, to develop games for their system and give them an outlet to put it up. So when you do that, though, you can get a lot of crap. But so in self-publishing, just to kind of lay it out for you guys, this means that the independent developers can set the price, and that it just creates a very low barrier of entry. And I know Sony with the PS4 is also doing something very similar, if not the same. I'm not 100% sure. But one of the downsides of doing this and just opening those floodgates is that you tend to get a lot of crap. And I like to make the example with like the Apple App Store or the Android Store, to where there's a lot of great apps in there because the barrier of entry to that and getting your apps out there is very low. So you can almost use self-publishing basically. But you get a lot of crap and a lot of just garbage applications, and in this case you'll probably get a lot of garbage games that are just crap or mess with you or just aren't worth your time or money. So I'm hoping that Microsoft kind of creates some sort of way to weed out that crap and show you guys the, you know, us as consumers, the good stuff and what games we want to see, and hopefully implement some sort of great search system. So there you guys have it, some Xbox One news and updates that we got last week. Drop me a comment below, let me know what you guys think about all these news and updates, and if I missed something, please let me know in the comment section down below. If you guys enjoyed the gameplay, liked the video, please let me know with a thumbs up and by hitting that subscribe button down below. Always appreciated. Until next time guys, I'm Bonfire, and I will see you online.
Hey guys, don't forget Facebook and Twitter. Hit that button down below.